Hey everyone, this guy Sif and welcome back. And well, last week we hit 800 subscribers, so I thought I have to do something to commemorate this. So I decided to do it the best way I can, which is by building farms. So I thought I'd try and make farms that could produce 100 items in 100 seconds, in 10 seconds, and in 1 second. Oops, sneak peek. So let's actually have a look at some of the farms I designed. So the first farm we're going to be looking at is the largest one, but it's also the slowest. This is a dripstone farm, and it's made to produce 100 items every 100 seconds. Yeah, it's really slow. Dripstone is one of the worst blocks in the game to farm. Each piece of dripstone takes 5 in-game days to grow, which is a long time. So as you can see, this is a flying machine powered farm. Bit of a visual glitch there. I love my flying machine farms. It's something I do a lot on this channel. And yeah, as you can see, we've got dripstone, and below that we've got some pointed dripstone, and above that we've got some water that's dripping down, and approximately every 5 days we get one. So to ensure a continuous supply, we needed 6,000 blocks. Yes, this is a 60 by 100 area, and yeah, it's huge. So as you can see, the flying machine on top is basically trimming off all the dripstone, and once it reaches one of the ends, it sends off the sweepers down below. Now the sweepers down below have got end rods basically rammed into hopper minecarts. The hopper minecarts can pick up all the dripstone that's been left behind by the trimmers, and the end rods can also break the dripstone that is formed on the base of on the floor of the farm. Now once it comes to the end, we've got some hoppers where it will all just drain out into a chest. Alright, so the next farm is the 100 items in 10 seconds farm, and this time I wanted to try and do something different, so I decided to use villagers, which are historically very annoying. So as you can see, we've got farmers which are looking into the composters. We've got a hopper and a hopper minecart rammed into the dirt, some droppers there, and a tiny bit of redstone to detect when an item is caught. Now we've got some bone meal in the dispensers, both of them bone meal the crop at the same time. Farmer farms it, picked up by the hopper, and one item is sent back for the farmer to plant. That's detected by the comparator, and this is basically just being cloned 15 times because the rates of this was about 48 per minute. So yeah, that's why it's been adjusted. So yeah, we've got some basic item elevator technology. You can obviously use some soul sand as well. But yeah, let's actually set this thing off, and this is loud. Aha! So yeah, as you can see, we've got the bone meal dispensers firing off. Every so often, the farmer will decide to plant it. As you can see, they all decided to. And yeah, the dropper down below feeds them back with a new piece of vegetables. Vegetabile. Yeah, but occasionally you do have a few that drop out. Unfortunately, there's no common storage for this. You do have to pick it up yourself. But I mean, this wasn't really meant to be the perfect farm. 100 items every 10 seconds, and yeah, it's pretty darn cool. So yeah, let's quickly switch this off. As you can see, we've got a bit of loss, so I'd prefer to build a floor to this, and then you can just go through and collect everything manually. Alright, so next up we've got the piece de resistance. The 100 items per second. Yes, it's a basalt farm. Yes, it's a blast chamber. I decided to revisit my old basalt farm, and this just turned out to be about 1,000,000 times better. Maybe not 1,000,000 times, more like 10 times better. So once I switch on this farm, we'll have a pulse being sent here by the observer. Over here we've got a simple clock, 2-tick repeater, 2-tick, 4-tick, and another 2-tick. Total of 1 second, which is the amount of time basalt takes to spread. We've got a bit of a flip-flop circuit here, which basically controls when the dispenser fires. Yes, once again, this is not using TNT duping. This is at maximum efficiency, about 160 basalt per TNT. The TNT drops down onto the obsidian down there. We've got a line of redstone that basically comes down here, powers the white circuit. And as you can see, the white blocks are directly attached to some pistons. So this is the Basal Generation Pad. We've got soul soil, lava on top, and blue ice right next to it. So basalt can form right there. The piston extends pushing the blue ice, which in turn pushes the basalt. Once it retracts, basalt can form once again. Yeah, that's basically mirrored on both sides. The TNT is made to explode precisely when the pistons extend. Now, one segment of this can actually produce 50 items per second, which is why we've got 2 of them. Now, over here, we've got the collection system. Hoppers are too slow, so we had to come up with something interesting. So as you can see, if you notice my Y value, it slowly goes down with every block that I go through. This is a shifting floor design, and it's basically used to make all the items converge to just one block, because you can't use water in the nether. So basically we've got a line of redstone that just goes across, and all the pistons activate alternatively, basically moving it around in a circle. Over here we've got another piston that just pushes the items to the center. So let's actually flick all these levers to get the farm started. We've got a separate lever for the shifting floor down below, because well, I mean, I don't like having all of them running at the same time. It's a bit taxing on the computer. So as you can see the shifting floor shifting. And if I can just come closer, you can see all the items being slowly funneled right into the center. Once again, this is loud. If I just come here for a nice view of what's happening, you can see the TNT is falling down, and the basalt is extending at precisely the right moment so that you've got 0 blast resistance. And yeah, you get tons of basalt. As I said, about 160 basalt per TNT. Even though you're burning through TNT, you're also burning through basalt. So here you can see the basalt being formed and then pushed in by the blue ice, by the pistons in turn. And yeah, that's basically how the farm works. You can also see the dispenser circuit also working. Now down here, we've got the basalt being funneled right into one spot. This has barely been running for, I'd say, a minute maybe. That's a decent estimate. And yeah, we've got tons of basalt. It's a full inventory. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. This means guys, and I'm Untitled Chapter now. I shall see you in the next video. And once again, thanks to everyone for subscribing to the channel, and subscribe for more such content. Ciao!